28 countries. Details in this next report.
Realtime Festival, y'all. We just having a good time. RTF. Realtime Festival is here and the love is incredible. RTF.
With social distancing and the lockdown already in place in the larger part of the society, hosting an event with participants from over 28 countries is the last thing you would want to think about. But that is exactly what the organizers of the annual Realtime International Film Festival did. This fifth installment held ahead of schedule, albeit online.
Nigerian national anthem. In 3, 2, 1, and now. Okay, so the reality was that the moment the lockdown was announced, we still had 2 months to our festival. It was supposed to be in June. But we realized that this period, people won't be doing much. That means there'll be a lot of idle people there, and especially the young guys who might not find something relevant and useful to do with their time. And already we're seeing it play out with people who are bored and people who are going out to commit all sorts of social vices now. And so we decided to move it forward. So it was a very difficult decision to make. It made everything hectic for us. So we had less than a week to plan an online film festival, which we had never done before. So this year, the Realtime International Film Festival went from being a live event to an online event. And yeah, that's it. So we just made up our minds to do it. And we reached out to all the filmmakers who had submitted their films to the live event and asked them if they would mind having their film showcased online. And because that wasn't the original design of this year's edition, we had to take permission and ask people for their permission. And once they said yes, we now compiled 100 films from 28 countries.
With bigger festivals across the world already cancelling, going ahead online was a step in unfamiliar territory for the organizers. In the end, they received 11,000 applications, the highest they've ever had since the festival's inception.
We had on our website, when we checked the clicks, we had on the daily basis, we had 22,000 clicks on our website and the related pages to the festival. We had a total of, from when we drew from all the streams where people were watching the movies from, we had a total of about 500,000 people who engaged with the movies actively on the platform we created. So what we did, we created like an OTT portal. It's just like a Netflix where you had a catalog of movies and you could choose from which catalog you wanted to watch. And then after the movie shows, you can decide to vote for the movie or to review the movie on our website.
The festival is created majorly for young and upcoming filmmakers. Part of the highlights of each event is to have a 20-hour filmmaking challenge amongst participants. A lockdown only made it even more interesting.
Okay, the real-time filmmaking challenge, the 20-hour film challenge, still held this year, but then people were now confined to everything they had at their disposal. So if you had only your camera with you, use your camera. If you had only one person at home with you, use that one person. Some people shot one-man movies with themselves and their phones. Personally, I used my kids, shot in my house, used my kids, they were my actors and production assistants. And it still happened. That's the amazing fact. It still happened from all over the country, all over the world. We had filmmakers from different countries taking part in the filmmaking challenge. And all the movies are online on our platform. And you can go there and see how people fared with their short movies.
With the success already achieved, the producer believes after the world beats the pandemic, events will never remain the same again.
Yeah, the world has changed for good. I think the lockdown might be called off. People might begin to do things, but things can never go back to normal, how they were before this pandemic. And I know because of that, we're already making plans to have this online edition every year. So like next year, we've already announced submissions for next year. We fixed the date. And even if this continues, we'll still do the online version. But once the pandemic is over, we'll continue with the live event, but then the online event will now be a part of every year's activity.
This is special delivery from a poet that stands out like the Statue of Liberty. Oma, you go give me a high five. If you get to see the world through my eyes, cause I'm really getting used to the bright lights. I like a mid-G, I'm quite nice.
Veteran Nigerian dancehall singer Felix Duke is encouraging his fans and Nigerian government to do the right thing at this period